This is Fallout 4's version of a freeze ray, the Cryolator. It can be found locked inside a case in the Overseer's office in Vault 111. Today I'm going to show you 3 ways of getting the weapon out of there, and watch out, the third is a bit of an exploit. If you want to complete this task by yourself, you may have to wait a while. That's because the case in which the Cryolator resides has a master level lock. This means that you will have to take 3 ranks of the lockpick perk to even have a chance of opening it. For the first rank you will need to have 4 perception. For the second you will need to have 4 perception and be at level 7 or above. And for the third, which allows you to pick master level locks, you will need to have 4 perception and be at level 18 or above. Once you have taken the third rank, you can finally attempt to pick the lock on the Cryolator's case, and if you are successful, the weapon is all yours. If you don't fancy doing that, you can always get a companion to unlock the case for you. And you have a few options as to who you can choose to take on the challenge. The first is Kate. If you take her to Vault 111 and show her the Cryolator case, she might just tell you about her particular set of skills.
Let me know if you want me to help with that lock, or any lock for that matter. Getting into places I'm not wanted is a talent I've acquired over the years.
When you ask her to open it up, she will get to work. Just make sure to give her some bobby pins first. And voila! If you don't feel like using Kate, you can turn to robotic companions like Ada, but not Codsworth or Curie. Whichever machine you decide to go with, you will have to build the robot workbench from the Automatron DLC. You can then upgrade your robotic companion with a lockpick module before taking them to Vault 111 to try their luck. A word of warning, while Kate can repeatedly attempt to unlock the case if she has enough bobby pins, robots that fail will not try again.
There we are, unlocked as requested.
Good job, Ada! There is a way to get your hands on the Cryolator right at the start of the game if you don't mind taking advantage of an exploit. For this one you will need your faithful K9 companion, Dogmeat. Inside Vault 111, order him to enter the room where the freeze ray is kept, and with luck, if you order him to fetch an item, he will take the weapon out of its case. Then all you have to do is trade with Dogmeat to take the Cryolator and some ammo out of his inventory. I know it's a bit dodgy, but that's a lot easier, isn't it?